What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video by yours truly. There's been some disturbing information that surfaced on Twitter from a Twitter user by the name of Shinya. Shinya, if you do watch my content already, I would like you to send me all the information you have on this subject, because I ultimately want to see if this is concrete or hearsay and allegations, because this is some pretty serious stuff. There's a lot of scummy details within this contractual agreement here, and if it does tie back to Hoyoverse and there is tangible evidence, then we can light a fire under their ass, because this is just pure garbage. But basically, to catch you guys up, somebody shared something here. We're gonna go over it in full, because now that I have been working with companies, I am with an agency now. I have even if I wasn't, I have a pretty good comprehension with regards to how some of this stuff operates in with regards to the business practice, the ethics, and the morals, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Basically, this guy above me that a few hours ago, a random Twitter account linked an image on one of my previous posts with a screenshot of a snippet of a contract. I am attempting to verify the legitimacy of this screenshot, and have spoken to a few other individuals that this screenshot is 100% legit. Now, again, to like naive children and adults, babies, you're just going to read that and they're not going to think twice about fact checking it or anything. They're just going to take him at face value and say, yeah, it's legit. No, it's not. This is just, with all due respect to this individual, this is some guy on the internet who's saying something, but he hasn't actually provided any real concrete evidence. In the court of law, this is not fact. Okay, this is just, for all I know, a white background and something that's typed out that appears to be contractual, but anybody can do this, especially in 2024. This is not impossible to do, right? So I'm trying to be fair here, in case you're wondering. I'm trying to be fair here to Hoyoverse. I am not somebody that's going to go online and straight up take some shit like this and say, oh my God, I can't believe they did something like this. Now, we can entertain the conversation based off of their track record and say, is this something that is believable? And I would agree, because they do some pretty questionable, scummy shit in terms of ethics. We've seen them do this. Hell, they struck Pokey down for some garbage. We'll get to that maybe in a bit. Let's go ahead and go over it and cut the yapping to a minimum, though. This is the supposed alleged contractual agreement for Zenless Zone Zero. The content creator shall promptly notify Yamaholic if any other gaming brand intends to sponsor their content. Let's take a quick little break here. I just want to know what Yamaholic is. Okay, so I couldn't find anything on Yamaholic, maybe because it's not based here in the US. Maybe this is a Chinese entity, but we're going to assume that this is probably some type of legal middleman that you have to go through based off of the context provided. Anyways, Yamaholic shall be notified if any other gaming brand intends to sponsor their content. Yamaholic has full discretion to reject sponsorships that could be detrimental to Zenless Zone Zero or the content creator's reputation. So this part right here is absolutely wild. Full discretion means not only do they have the right to reject sponsorships, and you can't tell anybody about it. That's the whole point of having full discretion. You have to be quiet about this as the creator. They get to deem what is detrimental to Zenless Zone Zero or the content creator's reputation. They get to make that choice. So case in point, Wuthering Waves, for example. Let's say Wuthering Waves reaches out to you for a sponsorship. They could say in discretion, nope, we're going to reject this sponsorship because it's detrimental to the Zenless Zone Zero development team or brand. You can't take this. By signing off, that is what you would be signing off with, let me tell you right now, that's fucking horrible. If you were to say yes to this, you'd be a naive fool. I'll just go ahead and say that. But let's carry on. The extract cooperation content will be as follows. The content creator commits to engaging in minor promotional activities, such as retweeting Zenless Zone Zero's posts, sharing in-game screenshots, and so on, and for each Zenless Zone Zero update and important festival. So they're basically telling you you're also going to be obligated to basically be a little foot soldier for them and do all these activities for free. Now, I want to be clear here, guys. These are all price negotiable when you're doing business deals with these entities and these developments companies. If you sign this contract, you are now saying that you're going to do this for free. based off of what they're saying. And these are absolutely price negotiable. Another foolish thing in a contract that you would be signing off for. Occasionally, the content creator may be requested to participate in major influencer campaigns by creating theme-specific videos, collaborating on creative projects, attending online events, etc. Now, this one here is a bit of a gray area. In fact, when I look at this whole ABC thing, it seems to be unclear, which is not a good thing, because there needs to be something saying they may be requested to participate in paid major influencer campaigns by creating theme specific videos, collaborating on creative projects, attending online events, etc. But since it does not say paid, that would imply to me or allude to the fact that you are potentially doing these things for free. I would like to remind you that major influencer campaigns are things that I do myself, that my agency does for me and negotiates prices for me. And they are a big part of a content creator's pay. I cannot disclose, obviously, the payment details, but let me tell you something. It's a big bulk of your pay yearly, massive bulk of your pay yearly. And if this implies that you're doing it for free, I mean, hell, it's racking up here. Like, you can see that pretty much you're only going to be getting paid by this developer who, by the way, has a reputation of paying way less than any other developers out there. This is not me at all trying to like put down the company. I'm just keeping it a buck from personal experience and from talking to many other content creators in the space. Hoyoverse may use the content creators' videos for marketing purposes. This is yet again another price negotiable factor that is utilized by creators and agencies to up the price of when you're doing business. So if I do business with a company and they say, hey, we want you to make this dedicated videos where you make a 12-minute long video purely comprised of talking about a game and marketing it on your channel to your audience, right? That's a price point right there. Another price point is the rights of usage for the company that didn't take what you just made for them and then promote it across the globe. You've seen my AFK Journey ads. Yeah, that's this part right here. May use the content creator's video for marketing purposes. That is another price negotiable variable within this this contract that they're trying to get you to do for free, based off what they're saying, because there's no paid in here whatsoever. This is like bizarre. This, I would never in a million years sign this off at all. This don't even need to be in there at fucking all. So, but what I will say is, keep in mind, this is all alleged. Somebody can very well have fabricated this. It just purely to be in like fight of Hoyoverse. You know, it could be malicious intent to just make them look bad. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Finally, the following documents shall be deemed to form and be read and construed as part of this agreement. For the purpose of interpretation, the priority of the document shall be in accordance with the following sequence: the Zenless Zone Zero content creator cooperation agreement and its amendments. Yeah, basically they're saying if you're going to be part of that program, you're going to have to agree to these prerequisites or conditions, so to speak. So with all that being said, again, Shinya, if you actually have tangible proof, I don't know, whether it be through a creator who is like anonymously giving this stuff to you, I would love for you to share this with me just to see if it's actually true. Because if it is, this is outright a dirty dog territory, bro. Okay, this shit is nasty work. If you're somebody who has received this from the Zenless Zone Zero team, and I would never in a million years rat you guys out. In fact, ask many there's a lot of content creators who give me stuff, and I've never said a goddamn thing. Braxophone and his Atsu Hole debacle, when that shit happened, I never said a word until it actually he himself came out and said it. I pride myself in being trustworthy. I would never say anything like that. But if you've received this, I would love to see this, because I would like to hold them accountable if that is the case. This is scumbag shit, and you, most importantly, are fucking yourself over by signing that, because, dude, we're talking thousands of dollars. In fact, all those price negotiables that they just put in there for a potential complimentary service to them, like the price all depends on your significance in the community, your ability to like garner a community or sell a community to play a game, to try out a game. You do not want to be within a 10-foot pole with shit like this. with that being said, I wanted to bring some awareness to it so that people can know what they're getting themselves into if this is true, but it is alleged. Okay. I'm going to be making another video following up with this video, talking about why I think every content creator out there needs to give Wuthering Waves a spotlight. Ultimately, it boils down to being a more healthy environment for the gacha genre. For any upcoming gacha games that can give Hoyo competition, you need to give them spotlight. I will make a video explaining that in good detail. Be sure to look out for it. It'll be coming later on today or tomorrow, depending on my creative process. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.